loves, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am officially in my third trimester. So that means I want to go over all of my pregnancy symptoms in my second trimester. Plus, I'm going to give you a bump date, and I'm also going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of what my bump looks like now compared to what it looked like at the same time with Carter. So make sure you stay tuned for that because it is actually extremely interesting. Throughout my whole pregnancy, I've had food aversions, but specifically in the second trimester, I've had food aversions that also make me feel just extremely gross. I don't know if that has to do with like gastrology or anything else like that, or just my hormones and things changing, but one of the things I can't eat is gluten. I also cannot eat peanut butter. I don't know why, it just makes me sick every single time I eat it. With Carter, I got super sick eating eggs, so I just don't eat regular peanut butter anymore. I switched to just almond butter. In the beginning of the second trimester, I was very, very itchy. And not in the places that were easy to itch either. It'd be like at the bottom of my foot, my knuckles, my elbows, just like the places on your body that are extremely hard to itch or you just can't get the itch. Cravings. Honestly, I don't even know if I can consider this a craving, but the thing that I've craved the most is protein. And I don't mean like chicken and beef and things like that. I mean like protein bars that have that really specific protein taste that a lot of people can't handle, don't enjoy, or they just live to deal with it because that's part of their lifestyle. I don't know. I've always liked the taste of it, but like during this pregnancy, it's definitely been something I've been craving more. So what I'll do is I'll grab a Builder's bar in the chocolate mint, or I will grab a RX bar in the dark chocolate sea salt. Heartburn. This one's a little weird because it's very unsuspecting. I will just be sitting there and just puke. No sign, nothing, it all comes up, a bunch of acid. I don't gag, I don't cough, I don't feel anything, my mouth doesn't get watery, it just comes out, and it's very surprising when it does because I have to try to hold it and run to the bathroom and drain the sink, a garbage can, whatever is nearest. But at the same time, I haven't had any morning sickness or like actual vomiting. This one is a big one, and it's congestion. I actually have to sleep with the air purifier on. If I don't, I definitely feel it the next morning. I constantly get stuffy noses. There's always blood in my nose. I get bloody noses. And so when I got sick a couple weeks back with a very bad cold, it was just like escalated times 10. It was very, very awful. And when you're pregnant, there's really nothing you can do when you're sick. So I had 2 weeks of congestion, runny nose, clogged nose, mucus, hurting throat, you know, all the stuff that comes with being sick, just times 10. I've definitely felt some round ligament pain in the beginning of my second trimester. However, in the beginning of my second trimester, I definitely was still more exhausted, tired, no motivation. So once I started to get those things back, that's when I could do more exercise, play a little bit more with Carter, and get into a routine of I'll walk this much every single day, or I'll be doing Pilates this week and yoga next week, which have significantly helped the round ligament pain. However, I would say that when you first start doing Pilates or yoga, it's definitely painful. It's not as easy as it looks. Since the hotter weather has been moving in, it's definitely been weird because it's been like 80 degrees one week, 40 degrees the next week, and this week is going to be like 90, almost 100 degrees. But I did notice when I eat too much sodium or if it's just extremely hot, that my feet swell up a bit. Not nowhere as bad as it had with Carter at the end of the pregnancy, but I'm still gonna be pregnant throughout this entire summer, so we will see what happens with that. Last but not least, this one is a little bit of a bummer for me, and I mean, by no means could I control this, but I was just diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and let me tell you, it's been a roller coaster, and I'm mentally not in the correct space still with this information, with the foods that I've been eating, having to restrict more because I've been having gut issues. So if any of you watching this have the same issues or have gestational diabetes, let me know your meal plans, what you've been eating, what helped you, because it's not easy. So let's get into the part where I know you all came here for, and of course I put it in the end of the video, but I just think it's the best place to put it. But that is my 27-week bump date, which actually reminds me, sorry, before I show you, with Carter I had hair on my tummy and I was like, yeah, my tummy's hairy. No, my tummy is hairy. Like, she better come out with a full head of hair, otherwise I'm growing a lot of hair on my stomach. I know it's an old wives' tales of how much hair you get on your stomach is how much hair your baby will have, but this time around I think it actually might be true. And I haven't wanted to like shave it off or wax it off or anything like that, because when I plucked it the last pregnancy, one of the pores actually got infected because of the skin stretching and everything going on my tummy as is. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, and if it becomes something that I can't deal with anymore, I'll take extra measures, but for now we're just gonna leave it be. So don't make fun of me. So that is it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.